Now at 6, a new effort to try and put some extra eyes in the courtroom.
A local group called Enough is Enough just launched a court watch program in Milwaukee County. They are monitoring sentencing decisions judges make for reckless drivers convicted of serious crimes.
Do you think this will make a difference?
Oh, absolutely. Court watch will, and court watch will not take a long time to make a difference.
It's a matter of accountability for Ruth, who knows the pain of losing her pregnant daughter to a reckless driving crash, and for Jeannie, who helps organize the Court Watcher program.
They sat down exclusively with our Lighthouse journalist Ben Jordan and explains how they plan to help you decide if the justice system is living up to its name.
This way to the courthouse, okay.
Turning the corner in the courthouse.
I have badges, I have clipboards.
This group is on a mission.
It is a full-time job.
They're seeking accountability 5 days a week.
At least there's somebody saying we're watching.
Bright green badges identify their effort.
There we go.
And clipboards help them collect information.
These are going to be part of our log and what we publish.
Each time a reckless driver is sentenced for endangering safety or for causing serious injuries or death, a volunteer from the Court Watch group will be in the courtroom. The initiative is personal for Ruth Ehrgott.
The more that we have a presence here, the more everyone knows.
She knows the pain victims and their families feel.
It was so unnecessary. He was going so fast, she was simply sitting to turn left. So in no way did she have any involvement.
Ruth's pregnant daughter Erin was killed last fall in a T-bone crash caused by a reckless driver fleeing police. Erin and her unborn child were instantly killed on impact.
Baby Mogensen would have been born right about now. Erin's birthday was last week. That baby was so loved, so wanted, and the tragedy was as egregious that that baby died as that Erin died.
As Erin's case makes its way through the court process, Ruth is seeking accountability to honor all victims of senseless crimes on the roads. She also sees it as an opportunity to offer support to their families.
What would you tell judges that this Court Watch program is trying to accomplish?
It's making sure that the public has the ability to see what's going on in the courts, that judges know that the public is watching, and I think we take away the mystery of the court.
The effort is being led by Jeannie Lupo, one of Ruth's friends.
What does enough is enough mean to you?
Enough is enough means that we're tired of the reckless driving that happens every day.
Jeannie says she's tracking around 800 felony reckless driving cases in Milwaukee County.
Do you feel like there isn't currently enough accountability in the courtroom when it comes to these cases?
What I see is when there's a reckless driving incident, I look up the person who's responsible and I see a litany of previous charges for that person. There's a kind of a revolving door, and I think that transparency around the accountability for both the criminals and the justice system is needed.
Transparency and accountability they plan to provide the public.
We're also going to be submitting community impact statements.
They're gathering data on sentence lengths for a variety of reckless driving crimes and alerting their followers whenever they have concerns about a particular case.
Do you think having extra eyes in the courtroom could make a difference?
I believe yes. I believe it will make a difference. Extra eyes in the courtroom, us being seen. The courts serve the people, so being present and reminding the judges that the community is also here and affected by their decisions, that's what I hope is going to happen.
Ruth knows it's going to be a lot of work, but she's already encouraged by what she's seen.
It is grueling, it is time-consuming, it takes a lot out of all of us, but the impact you can see already. The judges will talk to us. We get the ear of people who are making these decisions. Not that they are going to sway their decisions based on us, but we have more of an ability to give the public's perspective.
This isn't the end of this story. What does Milwaukee County's top judge and the district attorney's office think about this effort? Join us tomorrow night at 6 to find out. Reporting outside the Milwaukee County Courthouse, Ben Jordan, TMJ4 News.
Lighthouse is TMJ4's new special reporting unit, taking a closer look at important local issues. Scan the QR code on your screen to see all of our Lighthouse stories and connect with a special team of reporters.